Greetings, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Bonjour, bon après-midi, bonsoir, bonne nuit, something like that. I'm just practicing my French that I'm learning. Let me change my position my view right away because I just woke up and I actually, look at this. This is nice and terribly slow. I need to get into the air if I can. If I can't get into the air, I can't stream. So, let's see. I suppose I could wait and see if it's going to load, but it's been up for a while and hasn't loaded. So this will be interesting. This will be most interesting. Now, the last time I was in YouTube and this happened, after everything loaded, it seemed to be okay. But the fact that it didn't load while I was putting up the rest of everything is a little bit weird. And so here we go. Yeah, here we are. And the world is loading. And we are going to, there's a server sign. And I see half of that over there isn't loaded still. But we're able to turn a little bit more easily. And look at this. Look at this. This is the Fletcher. And this is what we worked on this past yesterday, actually. Yesterday, I saw all these different businesses, and I started saying I need to put some businesses in so that people have something to do, because I'm about to have enough housing for everybody. And so this looks so beautiful. And so I wanted to see what it actually was going to be like and whether it would actually work, and it absolutely does in the way that I wanted. Let me go through this week, because this week has been really, really interesting, and we did get quite a bit of things done. You notice that, I see that. I see skeleton bones right there. You notice that Riley is standing here instead of being over where the delivery person usually is. If Riley had been over where the delivery person usually is, it's possible that the delivery person might not have died. Oh, that is something I didn't realize until just now. We lost the delivery person yesterday, Carson, who was one of the oldest of the surviving colonists, and it was probably because I rearranged this. I put in a new farm, and look, it's done. Actually, Leela designed and built a new farm for the newest farmer, Owen, who was joining Isaac in running the farm tower. But Owen and Isaac actually are using both buildings, the lower building, the lower farm building, and there isn't a way down yet. Yes, there is. Let's use this. From here, I am actually probably going to have to move Luna into this spot from there, because this is where This is where Carson got killed, right here. Now, if Riley had been here, she would have seen the assailant, and she would have shot him before. This boardwalk wasn't there yet, and she would have actually shot him before he killed. And you're looking at Mackenzie. Mackenzie was actually the librarian, the first librarian. However, she was restless of being a librarian, and she actually liked the idea of being a business person, owning a business, and she liked the idea of, instead of giving people information, actually giving people things. And so that is what happened there. I'm looking at red dots, and this is the thing that I really have to be careful of. And I don't know whether you can see those on the map, but there are red dots on the map, but they are lower than the people dots, but not all the people dots. So that means there's something down here. And let's see how far down. This is as low as you can get here. And I don't see them yet. So if I go over here, see I'm standing on top of that, it's a spider. Okay, good. And he's in the ground. However, there's someone else low. And I don't understand how that person, these two people are lower. No, they're up. I'm not reading the arrows. Okay, so they're both up, but this spider is actually in this hill. So, okay. So I'm going to go back here, and this was something I hadn't sort of looked at, but I'm going to have Luna move down to where Riley originally was. So Luna, this was some of the work that we did actually on YouTube, getting Luna this tower, this ranger tower, inside the mountain. And we are going to take this, set a guard target, and we're going to move her target specifically. There's Allison, and Luna is awake, so this is good. And we're going to move, and you're going to have to forgive me for the fact that this is really laggy. But right now, this is a combination of the capacity of my MacBook Pro with 15 and OBS and the streaming platform for YouTube and Minecolonies and all the mods. So we just moved Luna to where Riley used to be. And it's actually important that Luna is here. We had, because it seems that we are going to need someone right here. We were moving Riley over here because in this farm area, so that she would be here, because we finally moved Lady Philippa over. Lady Philippa, because she is iron class. She is in iron armor, and when they get to iron class, they earn the name Lady and Sir. And so Lady Philippa is right here. She is now assigned to the University Square, and this is a University Square. And I beg your pardon, and what you see over here is actually the new university apartments right here, and I do believe that Zachary has finished this all the way up to a level 5. Now the sun is setting, no one lives here. You saw the golem just outside, but let me look for a minute. Now men live in the other one, the one right across the way. There are 2 towers. We're going to put people here, and sure enough, it is a level 5. But right now, we're going to, let's go to sleep. I think I'm going to actually, no one's going to get any sleep tonight because I'm going to sleep early. And only people who are super close to their houses are actually going to get home in time to sleep because I'm sleeping right here. There we go. So let's go out. So this apartment tower is actually on the wall, and I haven't decided yet how I'm going to do this, except that I do know this, and I can fix this right now because I don't want anyone using this like a door. But this door doesn't exist. Look at all the spiders. Wow. Those are all spiders out there. There should be someone watching them, but there isn't. Isn't that? It's like a herd of spiders. Oh, there's the skeleton. I knew it. There had to be a skeleton. Okay. So this is the new university tower that Zachary just built, and Hissa is over here because, as you can see, there's nothing here to protect this tower from the outside, and this is the new thing right here that we're going to work on. Now, originally, I'm going to have to, we'll see where this spider goes to. Okay. Originally, right here, literally right here, there was a waterfall, and I would like that waterfall to be there again, but in order for it to be there, a couple things have to happen. One of them is, and yeah, no, that's not going to happen, because I want to bring this wall completely out here again. I want this entire wall to come out at least to the glass, and that is something that I feel like marking right now. So even though we are talking about what happened during the week, I actually want to do something as well. Oh, and you know what I didn't do? That is right. I did not do that. So I'm going to keep track for just a minute of the time, because this is new Musalangu, and I am going to do all 4 of the cities this morning. And I just heard one of the creatures, one of the children, the zombie children. I'm going to take, I'm not going to do anything. Yeah. I just wanted to show you that what eventually I want to do is see how this tower is part of the university. When the university is completed, we'll be able to take the walkway in this tower and actually have it have a bridge across to the hallway of this apartment building. So some of the students will be able to reach the school directly from one of these stairwell floors. And And we had started on this side of the university to put the wall back. This is actually the wall returning right here, and you see that the window boxes are missing from this side. When this wall comes completely back, we will actually be able to make these efficiency apartments for singles actually have a little kitchen nook and some things like that, because we can back them into the wall. So I'm actually looking forward to being able to do that. And then, like with the other areas that we have that are on the wall, we have to put the sand and stone back. I mean the dirt and stone back, so that the city is buried behind the wall in the same way that the university is just peeking out over the actual natural mountain. We're actually going to put natural mountain back there and have, I don't know how much of it I'm going to have show, because look at it, it's really interesting, and it would be fun to have, this entire glass right here show, but I'm not sure that we're going to be able to do that. We'll see what happens when we start putting it back. On the other side of this hill, where the entrance to the city is, we can see that this new corner that we finished also has to have the mountain brought around it, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to bring this mountain all the way around this and have the river actually cut through this. We're just going to have to make a canal and have the river cut through. Now we could do one of two things, but the main river runs this way. I was thinking, I just saw this thing where we could have the river run this way, but now let's keep the main river. We're just going to make a more clear canal, or not, or we're going to make it look natural and just pull this sand hill back, this dune back, and have it come more straightforward to here, because this entire thing is going to be red sandstone and dirt and stone to sort of cover this area of the city wall in the same way that this does. We even have to pull that area down some more right in here, but we may not. But this we absolutely do have to do. So Leela is the builder who is building in this area, and she finished this composter twice. She actually finished the composter, and it was too far forward and actually had the composter sitting in the middle of the street. So we moved the composter back so that we would still have this corner of the street. And of course, we had moved Riley's tower, Ranger Tower, over here so that we could put the composter there. Speaking of which, Riley is not ironclad because she got a new tower. She actually is way more experienced and skilled than Philippa and Jennifer, both of whom are ladies. But because of the move, she is still a ranger. But she is fine with that. She is not unhappy. She would be unhappy if she wasn't a ranger. So she's okay. And we added this corner here because it was just beautiful. That's actually the only reason we added it. It was gorgeous. And I love this area in here. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it just yet. But in the process of putting this up and having this tower connect to the Ranger Tower caused this wall of the Ranger Tower to be taken away. And so, as you can see, we have a ton of work to do. It's going to be so interesting. So, this is the life of this city. So we saw what Zachary had worked on, except that we didn't show you this. So this might have been what happened when I was in YouTube, where we had the trouble with the school and we discovered that this boardwalk was keeping anything from being built on this lower property right here. And in the process of trying to see why we couldn't build anything, we realized that we were going to put a house here, but we realized that this was the perfect place for a school. It's in the middle of the city. It's close to the university. We have 2 houses in the area, and we could put a third that are capable of having children live there with their parents. And I want to add a third house. And I think having 3 houses that actually have children in this area would be enough for that school. And possibly only 2, because this is the school. We'll show you. This is the Asian Design School, and it is very Montessori in the way that it looks. That the school this is the new thing where children go to school, and they have these wonderful little stool sets here, little desks for them. This is very pretty. And I like it a lot. Now, I don't have a golden lasso yet. And because I don't, we have chickens all over the place. And I think that's an excellent idea. And thank you. So one of the things I can do right now is I'm going to have Zachary build up, it's nighttime. I'm going to have Zachary finish this building to a level 5. I was keeping it a level 4 because I liked just the way that it looked. But as you can see, the door to the chicken coop is not enclosed, and so the chickens get out. So I'm going to actually let this be built up to a level 5 by Zach. And when he's done, then I'm going to surround that door with a fence that they can get in and out of, so that we stop losing chickens. The reason we have chickens here is because chickens actually are native, I guess you can say. There were wild chickens here when we first got here. Oh, shoot. Do you hear that? Okay, I have to go to sleep. That is illagers. God, no. Okay, pause. Okay, I have to pause for a second. And I have to breathe for 2 seconds. First of all, am I going to be able to do this? Because I am slow. The minute I attack, they're going to spread out and start attacking people. I'm going to use my weapon, Titan? Why don't I remember the name? But I'm going to use it. It's not our name for it. I'm going to use it because it's faster than shooting them. with arrows. Let's get back and let's go now. Ready? One. No. One. Let's do one. Let's go up here. They are up on top. I've got to get in the air. If I can't get in the air, I'm not going to be able to get to them. They are somewhere up here, and there they are. This is what. And there's all four of them. Now, normally, a couple of them get killed, too, when they land in these hills. The minute I start firing on them, they're going to pick someone else. But because they're up here, there is no one that they can attack easily. And so they're not. I hope. I don't see the flag person. See, he's going somewhere. I've got to get this one. And that's why I want to use this. So let's just go ahead and use this. Because, oh shoot, yes, I did. Did I pick it up? Oh man, where is it? I'm not picking it up. There we go. And there they go. So I've got to now find them all. And this is the thing. Okay. Here's one here. This is not the one I want to kill. There's another one. Escape. Escape. Let me find the other one last. There's another one who's escaped, and I've got to find them. They're down really low, which means they're going to start firing on people. Where are you? I hear you. Where are you? It's you. And now, let me drink some milk. And let's drink some milk. See that thing in the corner? That was the reason that I was drinking milk over the map to keep from getting the curse. And I've got two. There were two. Wow. There were actually two of those banner creatures in that one. Wow. All right. There's a little unexpected thing. So they would have eventually made their way down this mountain and possibly down onto here. And the first people they would have run into would have been him, Zach, and possibly Mackenzie doing a delivery. And is Philippa over too far, Lady Philippa? Possibly. Although Riley would have seen them. If I'm checking things off of his checklist so that they can be brought from the warehouse and ordered by Mackenzie to be shipped here, some of the things that we don't normally make. We're not making a lot right now, but that is the way that we are doing it. How interesting that you would be here when they did a surprise attack. That was really, really curious. So, one last thing we want to talk about. We saw Zachary, we saw Leela and her projects, but we did not see Allison. So Allison has been doing a lot of road work. We actually raised the bridges. These bridges right here were raised. Who is this? This is Tin Man 2. Hello, Tin Man. We raised the bridges so that boats could actually go underneath, because we want to begin to suggest that they use boats to get it back and forth across this waterway to the other side of the water. And I am looking at over there. I see, you can see in the far distance Gort up in the hills, and we raised this bridge as well. So both of the bridges were raised. Just a second. I did hear that. But I think they're inside, yes. We have some. See, I'm standing on top of one of them. So we have some caves underneath, and we do hear the sounds of creatures, even when we don't see them. So over here is the mine, and who is this in the water? Mrs. King, am I going to have to rescue you? I think I might have to rescue Mrs. King, who is in the water. Can I get her to come out by pulling her? Yes, good. Okay, and let's put her over here. Thank you very much. So we're going up here to where Allison is. This is Allison. There's Lady Jennifer. Lady Jennifer's guard tower right there. And we just saw Allison go into her shop, and she is not asking for anything, but she is building right now, and she does need something. So we will give her that, but we're going to go see what she's building, because it was actually Allison who started building on the upper level first. Wow, Zachary finished just that quick. Goodness sakes, yay team. So Allison started up here building the first building that we have on the upper boardwalk. And this is the upper boardwalk right here, and this is where Allison is putting into the mountain one of the duplexes. So this duplex is going up to a level 5. Allison and Mackenzie moved in even before Allison finished. They just love the idea of living up here. So both Allison and Mackenzie live here so far. They are living in two separate. One is in one duplex and the other is in the other duplex, and they are happy to actually be here as the first residents on the upper level. And then around the corner where we started was the new Fletcher building, and the new Fletcher building. Now, this is an interesting thing, and I think I still have it in the desert, but I might have gotten, I think I do. I'm going to show you what it looked like. This is the last thing I'm going to do. Yep, I think it is still sitting out in the desert, but I'll show you my building. This is my building of this tower. And as you can see, this was the reason I wanted it right here, was when I saw it out here. Is it still out here? No, it's not, but I'll show you. When I saw this building, it was at level 5, and I saw how they had did I call it a Fletcher? I'm wrong. It's the Dyer, and that is the thing. So I'm going to rise up for a second. Rise all the way. Rise up. So here's what happened. This is the Asian dyer. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't that gorgeous? But we built the dwarven because this is what it looked like. And I thought, oh my gosh, that's going to be so cool. Look at the banners there. And I could just imagine those banners right the way they are. However, when the building was built, those banners weren't there. They asked for the banners. They actually asked, the builder asked for the banners and got them, and then didn't put them up. And I couldn't figure out whether there was something wrong with the way it was built or something. I don't know, but it didn't matter because that gave me the opportunity to put up the banners the way I wanted to put them up. And if that's what happened, where they went, no, we're just going to suggest that banners go there and you can put them up however you want. So I collected banners from all over the city for the lower banners, and then just put the plain banners up in this area. But this is the view that I had actually wanted, and I am so happy with that. When I get to a certain point with this, when these are done, level 5, I'm actually probably going to take the shingle roofs off because the stone, the mountain is probably going to come down all the way on top, even though they are angled on the inside. All the colonists are tucked in, and this is where we are going to stop. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hear him. But Luna is down there. He's right here somewhere, and he's probably in there. Should I get him right quick? Should I get the skeleton? Because that's what it is. He is probably here somewhere. Let's see if I can find. He's below me. There. Where? Is he in the house? He is. This isn't good. Holy crap! It's pitch dark in here. Good gracious. All right. Is there an upstairs? Yes, there is. Kind of. He is actually in the upstairs. He's probably trapped inside the building. And I'm not going to see. It looks like I'm right on top of him. He's right above me. Right in there. Can I get him to come down? Can I get to him? I'm going to have to, because if I don't, when she starts building, he's going to attack. Where is he? This is one of these things where I can't find him. He's got to be right here, right? And yet, wait, there. And there he is. He can't be here because he will attack them. They started it. They started this war. And I'm just going to have to let Allison fix the building when she's done. They attacked us first. And we are defending ourselves because they actually attacked. We have a truce with the Lord of the Mountain, but there is a group of the Lord of the Mountain's people who are unhappy about the Lord of the Mountain collecting tribute, and giving away this amount of their land to us. And so they attack, and we have permission. The Lord of the Mountain says they are not a part of us. They are not a part of us. So we are defending ourselves against them. In the meantime, we will come back. So if you want to see the continuing saga of New Musalangu, I am on Twitch and Mixer every day. So I do Mixer at 4 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Daylight Time. And I do Twitch at 5:30 in the morning, Eastern Daylight Time. And you're welcome to come all week and watch me do this. And I do New Musalangu, which is the 15, Minecolonies 15, the Alpha City, on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I do the 12 cities. I do Omo, I do New Mombasa, and New Massaquoi. So I will see you again. Bye for now. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.